Hi friends, welcome to Cooking Craft. This is Sadhana here. Let's go and see what is the recipe today. Today's Pudina Chutney recipe. Let's go and see what all the ingredients that we need. Kindly stay tuned till the end of the video to get a lot of tips. The first step is that we are going to clean the mint leaves, and this is how it looks. If you are new for the kitchen and cooking, the mint leaves look like this. This is also called pudina in Hindi. So what we do is we are just going to take out only the leaves. So it's very simple to clean these leaves. And if you have these yellow leaves, these dark leaves, you can throw. And if you also have a kitchen garden, you can plant this. They come out very well in a small pot or something like that. You can do. Once you start cleaning like this, remove all the leaves, and we will wash it nicely because there will be a lot of soil again. Being greens, you know how much soil they have. So wash it under a running water 3 to 4 times. Then we'll take it out of the water, remove all the water, and we'll chop it finely, or we can even also use it directly like that. For the recipe chutney, the pudina has been washed nicely under the water, running water. It's clean now. It's a cup of pudina we have taken, and I've taken a few pieces of coconut, a little bit of coconut I have taken, and also I have taken 3 green chilies, so you can alter your spice levels here, and 1 amla size of tamarind that I have taken here. In case if you don't like tamarind, after grinding the chutney you can also use 1 or 2 teaspoon or a half lemon juice in that, and a little bit of jaggery I have taken. This is a must in this recipe because this enhances your flavor, and salt per taste. And also I have taken about 3 tablespoons of urad dal. So when you take urad dal, since we are not washing this, you can put it in a napkin, just give it a dry wipe and you can use it. And I've taken some oil, and for tempering I've taken 1 spoon of jeera, 1 spoon of mustard, and a little bit of curry leaves. If you have curry leaves you can use, otherwise you can skip this, not a problem. And one more thing what we are going to talk here is, if you're going to use the chutney on the same day and you don't want to store it for 2-3 days, the entire thing can be just put it in the mixie and you can grind it, except for your dal. You have to do a little bit of dry roast, or with half a spoon of oil you can do a roast on this and use it in the chutney. But if you want to keep your chutney for a real long time, like about 3 days to 4 days or 1 week, what we will do is we will roast the entire thing. So I will show that process, but the masalas are the same. Okay, so now let's go to the pan. The pan is hot. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of oil in this. It's getting hot. First thing is we will just put the chilies, and make sure when you're frying the chilies you make a slit, don't put the full chilies. At this point we'll add also the coconut. This way your chutney will stay for about 4 to 5 days in the fridge. And also I'm going to use the urad dal. Make sure your flame is low, otherwise everything can burn. And we'll also use the tamarind at this point. Let me roast it for a minute. I finished roasting this. You can see the dal has turned the color here, and also I broke with the spoon all this imli into small pieces, and everything is roasted fine. I'm going to remove all this in a plate. Now meanwhile, when the other masalas are getting to the room temperature, we are going to saute this pudina completely. I'm not adding any oil or any salt or any water here. We are going to do this on a very low flame. We have sauteed this, and the reason we do this is when you want to keep it for a few days, you remove all the moisture from here. Now this is done, but if you want to have the chutney on the same day, you have to skip this process. So now what I'll do is I'll slide all this here in this plate and allow this to come to the room temperature. Then I'll show you what masalas to add and grind. All the masalas have come to the room temperature. Now I am transferring this into a mixie. So in the mixie, first thing is we will transfer all this masala first. The coconut, the green chili, the tamarind and the dal. And we will not add any water to it right now. It's been coarse now, coarsely ground. So at this point what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add all the mint leaves here. And my advice is don't keep this chutney for more than 2 to 3 days. And I'm adding a little bit salt, a little bit jaggery, and also will be adding about 1 to 2 teaspoons of water. It's been finely ground now. This is how it is. I added little more water, so you can add enough water to grind, not an issue. So now what we will do is we'll just do the tempering for it. Now we are going to do the tempering, which is the tadaka. I'm just using 1 teaspoon of oil, cooking oil. The pan is already hot, so I'm going to use half a teaspoon of mustard, and half a teaspoon of jeera, and a little bit of, before we put the kari patta, we close the flame always, and we put kari patta here. So just put the tempering on this. Give it a nice mix before eating. You can close the vessel and keep, and you can always mix it before eating. It gives a very good flavor. Also friends, if you like this recipe, please share it with your family and friends and subscribe my channel. And this chutney can be had with your rotis, rice, idli, dosa, everything. So if you like my recipes, please stay tuned till the end and see the tips. And always, I'm thankful for you for being a part of this journey. Thank you so much for watching.